Hello there, and welcome back to another installment of SCP Readings with your reader here, Gmodon. Today we're looking at a pretty creepy one. This is SCP-303. There's a link down in the description for you to follow along as I read out loud. So here is SCP-303. Witnesses describe SCP-303 as a nude, sexless, emaciated humanoid figure with reddish-brown skin. Instead of normal facial features, its head is dominated by an extremely large mouth, which bears a set of oversized human teeth. It continually vocalizes a wheezing noise loud enough to be heard from the other side of most solid doors. All individuals who have had encounters with SCP-303 are capable of describing it in full, including individuals who have not physically seen any part of it. SCP-303 will periodically materialize behind any closed door, hatch, or other entryway barrier opposite a sentient observer, chosen by unknown means. SCP-303 will then remain behind the door for an indeterminate amount of time. Any individual attempting to open the door or barrier experiences intense paralyzing fear that lasts until SCP-303 dematerializes, either on its own or to avoid being directly seen by another observer. The source of this fear is not clear, but appears to be similar in nature to arachnophobia and ophidiophobia, originating on a preconscious genetic level. Data expunged analysis indicates that SCP-303 is not, in fact, purposefully inducing fear in the infected individuals. SCP-303 does not allow itself to come into direct visual contact with any observer, and has never allowed any one individual to view more than 10% of its form. When the door or other entryway barrier is partially or completely transparent, SCP-303 will materialize in an orientation that leaves 10% or less of its body visible, or cause effects of fog or frost on the transparent surface to achieve the same effect. If SCP-303 is approached from a direction in which there is not a solid object or door-breaking line of sight, it will dematerialize before direct visual contact is made. Any electronic or complex mechanical devices that SCP-303 encounters are temporarily disabled. SCP-303 has made no recorded attempt to physically or verbally engage any observer. How SCP-303 arrived at site is not known at this time. SCP-303's first recorded appearance was on March 1st, 2010. It is suspected that SCP-303 was inadvertently transferred along with or manifested by another SCP on site. All SCPs on site are being re-examined accordingly. So this SCP very basically stands outside your door and breathes really heavily. That's pretty much all it really does. It doesn't hurt you, it doesn't, do anything to come towards you, it doesn't allow itself to be seen, really. It only leaves about 10% or less of its body visible. And if it's seen at all, with direct visual contact, anything of that, it just dematerializes, it goes away. Not even with video cameras, nothing. It just doesn't want to be seen any more than 10%, but it does just sit there and wheezes, like really loudly, like breathes in, breathes out, like heavy breathing that is easily heard through any door. Some of the incident logs here, I'm going to read the very first one because that one, this one's getting to me even pretty badly. This one freaks me out. This is Incident 303-1. Agent was showering in her private quarters bathroom when she became aware of the presence of SCP-303 on the opposite side of the shower curtain. It was wheezing extremely loudly. Startled by the discovery, she accidentally struck the shower curtain, causing it to sway outwards. The curtain partially wrapped around SCP-303, revealing that it was standing less than 0.5 meters from the curtain, standing erect and facing the shower. Agent Blank reports spending approximately the next 3 hours sobbing in the shower quietly as not to disturb SCP-303. Agent reported that the wheezing stopped very suddenly, at which point in time she was able to exit the shower. So apparently this thing, it doesn't hurt you or anything, but it just causes so much fear to even go near it. Some of you who have arachnophobia out there, where you're scared to death of spiders and you can't even go near them, this is kind of similar to that. think of any typical phobia where you don't want to go near something. It's very much like that. And you don't want to go near it. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to get at all close to it. And it's a paralyzing fear, and it lasts until it goes away, either on its own or being directly seen. So one of the ways to get rid of this thing is to just look at it completely and entirely, nothing blocking it. But, you know, your fear is going to stop you from doing that, because let's face it, this thing is pretty darn creepy. There's another incident that this doctor was discovered dead from dehydration because he stayed in the storage room for 5 days because this SCP wouldn't leave and he was too scared to go near it. As for what this thing looks, is it's just this reddish skinned body, nude, sexless. It's not male, not female. And instead of having normal facial features, its head is dominated by an extremely large mouth with human teeth, like oversized human teeth. And it reminds me of a Leviathan from, if any of you watch Supernatural, it reminds me of one of those things, except not with the sharp teeth and whatever else. It's just normal human teeth. So there's another SCP to keep you awake at night. Don't have enough of those already, right guys? So that has been SCP-303. Thank you for joining me on this reading. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.